Now, in terms of talking about how these solutions work together, I'm going to very briefly show you a high-level kind of diagram here of how these things are working and what they are. So we're talking today with Corelight. Corelight are a network company, of course, the main thing to note. What they essentially do is they're creating network metadata from a broad array of passive monitoring of network traffic. In the physical world, then we have Corelight physical sensors, off-tap and span ports. In the cloud and the virtual world, it's using traffic mirroring and other techniques to ensure no matter where the network is, and whether it's real, physical, virtual, logical, cloud, whatever it is, Corelight have a solution for it. And one of the really cool things about Corelight is because of the breadth of coverage, it really often replaces having to onboard multiple different network solutions and log sources into your analytics tool. So Corelight are covering DNS, HTTP, SSH, they're covering files, they're covering SMB, they're covering a really broad set of things, all in one kind of solution and consistently. So it can be a really efficient way of getting the broadest coverage across all of your network. And Corelight is generating a lot of data, but it's only generating about 1% of what packet capture would be. Packet capture isn't feasible over more than a few days or weeks for most customers because of the volume. At the other end of the spectrum, you've got people relying on network-based detections from firewalls, load balancers, and proxies and web gateways. But again, that's not enough data because it's only telling you about the known bad. Corelight is really nice in the sort of Goldilocks zone of the right level of data. Yes, it's a lot of data, but it's that full evidence you need without having to be packet capture level of volumes. And that can be sent both from the raw logs, all of the Corelight data, as well as alerts from things like the Suricata integration into Humio for analysis and detections. Falcon is CrowdStrike's and the industry's leading endpoint solution, of course, and Falcon is obviously capable of generating detections for customers to tell you what it stopped and why. What we're interested in here, though, is again that full evidence base. So the Falcon agent is able, well, actually the Falcon agent reports to the cloud, of course, and the cloud is able to give customers a feed of all of the raw telemetry that's coming off that endpoint, not just the detections. And bringing that into Humio allows you in Humio to have that visibility into everything that's happening at the endpoint and everything that's happening at the network. So your SOC can create detection rules, your threat hunters can hunt in that, and you can have detections trigger into SOAR platforms, etc. And then between the two solutions, between Corelight and Falcon, we have got, without Humio even being in the place, we've got already threat intelligence exchange, so you can make use of observations in one and the other. And then with Humio, you can actually look at the raw data and correlate that together.